Are we live? Are we not live? Do we know what's happening? Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm WendyO, your host with the most, and we're going to be talking about some breaking Hedera news along with XRP, plus Trump to bring in Bitcoin ETFs. This is all speculation at this point. Also, to you guys, my internet's a little bit laggy. This morning has been super hectic. So yesterday, I noticed that my freezer was not working. My daughter came home. She wanted a popsicle. We do popsicles. No, it wasn't me in your live. I don't do those. So we do popsicles. We do all kinds of stuff. And they're organic too. So I go in the fridge, the freezer, everything is melted. I'm like, holy F. I've got so much frozen food in there too. So I'm like under stress. So of course, LG was closed. So I called this morning, and for some reason, they're giving me the runaround. I can get somebody out here, but they're going to charge me like $800 to fix it. So me and Laura are going to go buy a new fridge today, which I'm just like, there's lots of hecticness happening. So a lot of interesting things happening. Also too, it's reported that Coinbase is going to lay off 45% of their staff. So I might not have a job anymore too. That's super fun. But anyways, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the news. We are going to have fun. How do I know if this is your real account? Well, if you had any common sense at all, you would hear what I say. You would go to my website. If you go to CryptoWendyO.com, it'll show you all of my official socials. What you do is you click on those official socials, and then you can verify who is what. One of the things that drives me absolutely mad, especially about crypto, we are always taught to verify everything, to do due diligence, to educate ourselves, okay? And if you're getting in DMs with people, if you're giving private information, if you're doing all of those things, if you're not fact checking, if you're hearing what I say and not doing any due diligence and fact checking, yikes, that's not good. And again, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm not trying to yell at anybody. I'm just simply saying, like, we have to do better. Like, that is the bare minimum to fact check, to use critical thinking. Like, if you're somebody who's believing stuff just that you read something on the internet, that's going to be some very problematic stuff. Why is that going to be problematic? Because you are just blindly following other people and listening to their to random people you don't even know, to strangers. We don't do that, okay? We don't do that. Well, of course it is. Of course the fake Wendy is grifting in the streams. Like, tell them to go live with you. They're not going to do it. But we have to do better with that. And especially as Americans, like, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening. A lot of crazy stuff happening. But anyways, we're going to get straight into the news. This is an hour stream. You're going to have to hold on your panties. So you got to hold on. I'm a little bit sassy today, too, because I'm really pissed off about the freezer. I did not plan on spending $3,000, but it happens. Good morning to Brian, to Raider, to KS, to Ninja. Lots of Brian. Shout out to Mexican Charlie Lee. Thank you so much, Mexican Charlie Lee, because I had a fantastic weekend. That's why I'm glowing. Good morning to Lil D, to all the amazing people, to KS, to John, everybody. We also have a poll at the top. We have 151 concurrent viewers, only 33 likes. Stop grifting. Smash a like. We're going to talk about the Amazon using Ripple thing. I think it's BS. I actually covered it on my stream yesterday, and I think it's BS. But we have a poll at the top. Will you vote for Trump? I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm telling y'all right now. If Trump comes out and says, I'm pro crypto and NFTs, I'll vote for him. I am a single issue voter. I'm voting for whoever is pro crypto, NFTs, Bitcoin, anti-CBDC. Don't care who it is. Shout out to Squid Grow. Don't care who it is. Don't care about their social issues. You want to know why? Yep. Who the hell is this? Of course I get some random call. But you want to know why I don't care about the social issues? Social issues will always be there. Nobody is ever going to treat everybody with decency. You can be married to somebody for 10 plus years and they still will not treat you with basic human decency. And that is the absolute, the lowest thing. So you can't, and the thing is you cannot expect people to treat you with decency. Doesn't matter. Could be somebody you trust, could be somebody you were with for a long time, could be, your best friend, your parents, whatever it is. They will sell you out the fastest that they can. Instead of taking accountability for their actions, other people would like to sell you out. So that's why I'm saying, with all these social issues, do what works for you. You want to make as much money as ethically as possible. You're going to vote for somebody who's pro crypto, pro NFTs, pro Bitcoin, because when you have access to more money, you get access to better products and services. And when you get access to better products and services, you can do things. You get access to stuff, okay? Access to stuff. So do it. Don't trust anybody too, because I got some dandruff. Nobody's got your back. No one in this world will ever have your back. Your kids won't, your parents won't, your husband won't, your wife won't, boyfriend, girlfriend. Nobody's going to have your back like you do. So think for yourself and do that. But anyways, we're going to go straight into it. What the heck is going on? All right, we have 219 concurrent viewers, only 66 likes. Y'all need to stop grifting and smash a like. Thank you, KS, for the shout out to Lo. I'll let her know today. What do I think of crypto.com? I use it. Thank you for the roses. Roses smell good. But yeah, we need to at least 200 likes. You guys need to stop grifting. Stop being ghetto and stop grifting. Make you VP. Anyways, let's go ahead and read some of the stuff for the news. All right, this is just me. All right, this is this. All right, shout out to Crypto Mason. He broke the story. Breaking, and this is good for HBAR. And I've got a bag of HBAR somewhere, or maybe it went down with Voyager when they fought for Chapter 11. Who knows? All right, breaking. HBAR Federal Reserve. FedNow has now added another company to its service provider showcase. HBAR, micropayments company Drop enables micropayments in HBAR, USD, and USDC. This means banks in the US looking for micropayment services can now use Hedera's technology. Drop will enable real-time payments through FedNow, process customers' credit transfers, and handle incoming payments. Not all service providers can do both, which means HBAR Tech has higher standing in this case. And the source is from Wad Teamer. One of the things that I do want to say about this is the FedNow is horrible. It's horrible. It's scary. We're going to get a CBDC. We're going to get absolutely demolished. But at the same time, you guys, HBAR is up over 16%. So you all know what to do. We got to drift. Or excuse me, we have to grift as hard and as ethically as we can. Why do we do that? Because I want you guys to make as much money as ethically as possible. Why do I want you to do that? Because you deserve a better quality of life. If you are watching this channel, this means you love your family, you love yourself, and you love your community. And when you have access to more money, you can do more and you can give back to your local community. Okay, so let's grift along with them. We're going to get the CBDC. We are going to get all this crap. We're going to get it. Y'all, this is the thing. We're going to grift. So we're going to grift off HBAR. Love to see it. And HBAR is an ISO 2022 something, whatever it is. So shout out to HBAR. I do want to take a look at HBAR's price action. Get a look for this. Everything is up. HBAR is up 15.9%. So for some reason, the market is up today. So this is good. The market is up. I was going to make a joke, but it's probably not appropriate. As far as Bitcoin goes, Bitcoin is up. I was looking for some bearish price action kind of, but honestly, you guys, somebody like this, unless we break above this area here at about $30,300, I'm not bullish. I'm not super bullish. And when I say bullish, it's just micro. Okay. Macro, super bullish. I got an F ton of Bitcoin, an F ton of Ethereum. My bags are packed. My bags are so packed. Crypto moon bags. Who is that? Well, me. My bags are so effing packed right now. All of my money problems will disappear in the next cycle. I will pay this house off. I will buy my sister a house. I will buy an investment property. I will have a house in Vegas. I will have a house maybe in Florida. I will have a house out of the country, maybe Sicily. I'll have properties all over the place, and I will have everything paid off, and I will be happy. I cannot wait. Shout out to Crypto Moon Bags. Thank you for the ice cream. But yeah, I'm fully ready to grift all of this stuff. But anyways, as far as Bitcoin price action goes, we are taking a look at the 12-hour chart. It does look like we will retest this area here about 29.89. But again, we need to break above this $30,000, this downtrend over here. And also to you guys, if you want to know where I'm actively trading, I'm currently actively trading on FEMX. FEMX does not have KYC at this time, and they also are they're giving away, I believe, a $6,000 bonus. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the chat. Good morning to Crypto Gamer. So if you want to use my ref link, that helps support me and the channel. And hopefully I'm not jobless soon. But if I am, that would really, really, really help. Really help. But anyways, Gamer said Bitcoin dominance took a hit because of Total 3. Shout out to Crypto Gamer. I'm not moving to Dubai. No way. No way, shape, or form am I moving to Dubai. That's a lot of houses to keep up. Yeah, it happens. But I'm not moving out of California either. I have to stay for the next 11 years. So we'll see about that. But good morning, Pew Pew. And we have 280 concurrent viewers, only 113 likes. Let's go ahead and take a look at price action of HBAR. Let's see if this is going to be a short-term pump or not, because we don't know. So when we take a look at HBAR, look at that beautiful green, you know what. And if you watch the channel a lot, you guys know what I mean. All right, so this is HBAR. Let's go ahead and redo our entire technical analysis and see what is happening. All right. So as far as HBAR goes, we are looking to kiss this target here of about 7 cents. Once that breaks, we can then look to approximately 7.0 cents. Okay. HBAR is in a beautiful uptrend. And also when we take a look at market cipher, it does look like bullish continuation. However, I would anticipate a bit of a pullback, maybe to 6 cents to this region over here, and have her do something like this. If this bullish continuation happens, maybe something like this, maybe a little bit deeper, but where we continue and we do this, something along those lines. Okay. And also too, we got the market cipher ref link below. If you want to use that, great. If not, that's your business. But market cipher is a pretty great tool. We did have all this volume over here. And generally when you see a big pump like that, you're going to get some like a little bit of a cool down. I'm taking a look at the 45-minute chart. It does look like we are going to consolidate above the support here, which is good. Just as long as we don't go below 0.062, we are good. We are good. We are good. So HBAR is looking okay to me. The markets are looking kind of sexy, and I'm happy about it. Now, HBAR surges as FedNow supports Hedera-based drop for real-time transactions. And again, crypto's technology is so important, and it means so much because you're able to do a lot of things that digital cash cannot do. When we talk about digital cash, we're talking about a CBDC and Visa and MasterCard and all that other crap, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go to Costco today and buy my fridge. Pretend I'm a rich person. All right, daddy. All right, let's get into the next story. Shout out to everybody who holds HBAR. All right, Gemini. We're giving away 4,000 XRP every day at 3 p.m. EST, introducing the XRP faucet. This is a fantastic marketing play over here. So if you're somebody who likes XRP, head over to Gemini. It looks like they're giving away XRP. Let's go ahead and read to see exactly how they're doing it. So it's basically a promotional event that distributes 4,000 XRP daily, and it started on August 11 and will run for 1 week, ending on August 18th. I am not telling you to do anything with this. I'm just telling you to check this out. I think it's super cool. It's open to legal residents of 50 U.S. states and the District of Columbia. And XRP received cannot be auctioned, traded, or transferred, or sold. That's weird. I don't know what that means. Okay, so the fact that they're not letting you auction, trade, or transfer or sold, I don't know what that means, but I guess I don't know. So I don't know what this means. Like, what's the point of getting a free airdrop of something if you can't do anything with it? You're still going to have to report it to taxes, but I'm not sure how that works out. But anyways, for you XRP folks, go check this out, read the terms of services, see if it makes sense for you. I do want to tell YouTube to smash a like. Oh, Meninja said, 199 super chat. I appreciate you. We have 308 concurrent viewers, only 136 likes. Please smash a like. Get the like up to about 300. That would really help me. It would help the channel. It would help push this content out. Views are getting a little bit low today, but still. Kaya said Coinbase officially launches in Canada. I would love to know more about that. Let's see. Not interested in HBAR unless it breaks 7 cents. Okay. Your mom goes to college. Your mom goes to college because your dad goes to college too. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at Coinbase. Was there a big announcement? They just tweeted about Stand with Crypto. Did it go to Canada? Coca-Cola is bringing their global masterpiece campaign on chain with iconic works from leading artists. I don't really care about that. I like Mexican Coke. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that, KS. You'll have to send me the link. But anyways, let's take a look at this. This story is very important. So Saturday we did a live stream talking about Amicus Briefs. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we got the definition for Amicus Briefs over here. We do not. Do we? No. But this is an important story. This is probably the biggest story outside of XRP and HBAR, but none of you guys care about that because it's not terribly sexy. All right, but this is important. Senator Loomis files amicus brief supporting Coinbase's dismissal motion against the SEC. In the filing, she stressed that this is no run-of-the-mill enforcement case. She believes the SEC is pushing to obtain primary influence over the crypto sector at a time when regulation is still under active consideration by Congress and multiple agencies. She believes the SEC is pushing to obtain primary influence over the crypto sector at a time when regulation is still under active consideration by Congress and multiple agencies. She said, that's what she said. Although the SEC seeks broad authority over crypto asset markets, the legislation proposals in Congress would instead grant much of that authority to other agencies. Unsatisfied, the SEC seeks to circumvent the political process to commandeer the authority for herself. Loomis argued that the SEC has been overstepping its authority by claiming that nearly all of crypto assets are securities. She questioned the SEC's supposed regulation by enforcement approach, or what she described as an attempt to legislate by enforcement. Side note, on the same day, crypto advocacy groups Blockchain Association, Crypto Council for Innovation, Chamber of Progress, and Consumer Tech Association also submitted a joint amicus brief. 6 security law professors also filed amicus briefs in support of Coinbase. This is something we talked about on Friday. So basically, and shout out to Mixing too, amicus brief is a legal document supplied to a court containing advice or information relating to a case from a person or organization that is not directly involved in the case. So basically, an amicus brief is supporting somebody, saying, hey, we're not involved in this case, but we like this person and this is why we like them. Or we approve of what they're doing and this is why we approve of it. Or we think you need to know this information. So these are absolutely amazing. I don't know if anybody can just file an amicus brief. I don't know what that looks like or how that works. But the fact that we have so many different people, and these 6 like Senator Loomis, okay, great, but she's a politician. All politicians are grifters. The only reason why a lot of these people become public service is they want that check. They want to get that back. So that's why they do it. My issue here is that Senator Loomis is cool, but the 6 Ivy League law schools, these top law schools in America, 6 of them, they were all securities-based professors. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to tear you a new one. Hold up. So all of these professors are saying, hey, this is what we think. Their opinion matters because they're actually out here teaching law to the next generation of attorneys, et cetera. So these amicus briefs are important. Somebody says, but prices of XRP still haven't rose. Okay, if you are somebody who is that small-minded, that doesn't understand what a 4-year cycle is, doesn't understand how crypto operates, how Bitcoin operates, it doesn't understand that we're in a bear market, you need to stop investing. You need to stop investing now because it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be a horrible person and mean, but let me tell y'all something. There's a website. It is called Investopedia. It is 100% free. It talks to you about the basics of investing. If the whole entire market is in a downtrend, you're not going to get crazy price pumps. You will not get crazy price pumps. That's not how it works. The fact that we see this, the actual fact that we are seeing these numbers in the bear market, some of y'all were not here. Don't worry, you don't need to try to be horrible. You're kind of, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, is because I talk to a lot of stupid men. That's why. People like you guys that sit on the internet and like out the side of your neck to me. So I get a little bit, you know. Why does ETH go lower before the bull run? Would you buy now? Yeah, you want to buy when it sells low. But the fact that we can look at this here and we can see like HBAR, 16.4%. This price action is very typical to a bear market. I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of the price action and a lot of the things we saw last bear market, there was nobody here. Nobody here. Joe, you're going to go because you're embarrassing me and you're making my audience like more dumb, so we don't need to do that. We need to actually I'm actually a woman, Josephine, a smart one. Well, you're gone, Joe, because you're not very smart. You're not. And generally women, like very aggressive women, they don't like me. They don't because But anyways, the fact that we're seeing this type of price action here, the 15, the 16%, this is good for a bear market. Like last year in crypto, or the last bear market in crypto, so many people got absolutely wiped out. Like the coins dropped below like support, like crucial support, and everybody was like, wait, there's so many different opportunities to make money. In crypto, especially with NFTs, with DeFi, with Base, like all of this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. So if you are just sitting here focusing on price during a bear market, you're not going to make it and you will not do well. I know that's hard to hear. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Price does not equate to utility. Great news with HBAR. We're up 15%. The fact that XRP, Ripple, was able to stand up for the entire crypto asset industry. And in court, it was denoted by Judge Torres. In court, it was denoted by Judge Torres that XRP was not a sale of the secondary market. Holy cow. To me, the fact that we had a judge come out and said that pretty much almost saved all of crypto, okay? Not only Can other companies, can other crypto asset companies and exchanges use that same defense because case law is important? But that is such a big win for the industry, especially for the underdogs, especially for the poor people. I don't know where you guys came from, but I came from the mud. And if you were poor and you come from the mud, or maybe you're just middle class, because you are not making like $1 million, have $1 million in assets and have $250,000, make $250,000 a year, you don't get to spend your money the way you want to spend it. And that's why it gets problematic. And this is why this case is so monumental. Price isn't pump today, I don't care. Will it pump in the next couple of years? Heck yeah, it will. Price does not equate to a utility. Not only is Ripple, not only have they have so many partnerships and are doing so many things on a global scale. I want to say they just announced a partnership with the Bank of England. Also, too, smash a like, don't grift. Smash a like. But not only did they do that, but they helped provide positive case law for all of crypto and for the underdogs in the United States of America. If you're somebody who's just here worried about price, you are going to absolutely miss out. And you're probably a horrible investor and a horrible trader. It is what it is. Again, Investopedia is 100% free. I wish they would sponsor the channel. You can look up, some of y'all need to look up what an investment is. Look up what a basic investment is. An investment is you put your money in, you can lose it, you can make money. It just happens. Anyways, I digress. We're gonna calm a bit down. Shout out to Nikula for the $5 super chat. Mud here too. Shout out to Carl. Deep breath. Attacked. My name is Mud. Y'all, my sexism is ugly. It totally is ugly. I hate it, but I love both men and women. I do prefer. Let's get this guy out of here. I do prefer men though, generally, but I do love men. I do. I think men are absolutely amazing. And I'm so grateful that I've got some really, really good men in my life that help me do things, especially around the house. I'm very grateful. We have almost 400 concurrent viewers, but only 200 likes. Let's get the likes up. Madam O'Rock, I don't know what I did to help you, but shout out to you. And if you're talking to somebody who's saying they're me in a private chat, that's not me, baby. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. All right. So we talked about price action. We talked about Senator Loomis. Let's talk about what David Silver says. David Silver is kind of one of my attorneys, but is. And he does a lot of stuff to help me. Yeah, he's my attorney. One of them. I've got a massive legal team. All right. So David Silver said this. This is important. The guy is absolutely intelligent. Also, too, if you were involved in any type of crypto fraud, please reach out to David. He will help you. Or SIM swapped and lost money. Absolutely amazing guy. Just absolutely amazing guy. All right. So this is important. We're going to be talking about what a investment contract is. So let's first talk about it. What is an investment contract? If I buy a share of Dallas Mavericks from Mark Cuban, that's a security transaction. If I buy season tickets to the Mavs game with the expectation of making profit from reselling those tickets on the secondary market, that's not an investment contract. This is true even though my money goes directly to Mavericks Enterprise. The Mavericks owe me contractual duties to play games and have seats available. The profitability of my investment in the tickets depends solely on the efforts of others, namely Mark Cuban, the players and coaches, and supply and demand dynamics of the secondary market. As Amicus Brief of the 6 security scholars in Coinbase case makes clear, I do not enter into an investment contract when I invest in those season tickets because I do not gain contractual rights to the income, profits, or assets of the Mavericks. If accepted by the courts, the analysis of the 6 security scholars have profound implications for the legal status of crypto assets in the U.S. Since the issuers of those tokens almost never grant rights to the income, profits, or assets of underlying enterprise. Okay, so this is a lot to cover. A lot to cover. And again, you guys, David Silver says this. I'm going to give my opinion. Said differently, I hate when lawyers excuse me. I hate when lawyers I disagree with but respect and are typically smarter than me make really good points. However, there is a forest and a tree argument here. Ultimately, I think crypto is going to be treated as a security. The law will be updated to make that happen. The law is living, breathing thing. David, you hush your mouth. Mr. David Silver, you don't say that. You don't speak that type of stuff. But you know what? I respect his opinion. It is okay to have disruptive discourse, okay? But I'm going to go with Meta Lawman. I got to put Meta Lawman on retainer now, too. He puts really good friends. But basically, Meta Lawman is saying it's not a security because let's face it. And there are people that buy and sell and scalp tickets, okay? Buy and sell and scalp tickets, okay? So, again, you guys, I was an eBay seller for like a very, very, very long time. That's how I paid for my community college, okay? Let's see the speed bag really quick. Not today. Thank you, Raider. But I used to, so what I used to do is I would go to the thrift store. I would buy used designer vintage goods or clothes that were in fashion, and I would buy them with the expectation of reselling them on the secondary market. That's like a lot of these ticket scalper peoples, what they do is they buy these tickets to resell them on the secondary market. And it is a whole entire market. But does that make these tickets a security? Does that make the stuff that I sold on eBay a security? Does it make Amazon sellers what they're doing a security? No. And that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. It's a big argument. A lot of critical thinking here, and critical thinking is hard. And even for me, this is super confusing, but I'm also an idiot on the internet. All right, we have 350 concurrent viewers, only 239 likes. You guys do need to actually smash a like. If you do, I would greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. Shout out to Canada. Smash a like, get us up to at least 300. I would appreciate that. I'm having a terrible day. I have to spend like $3,000 on a refrigerator. And I have to figure out how to measure stuff too. That's going to suck. But it is what it is. I can do stuff. All right. So this right here, let's talk about what the actual F is happening with Base. Okay. Base is permissionless, says Coinbase's Jesse Pollock. Coinbase protocol lead Jesse Pollock responded to concerns about the centralization of Base. People have concerns that Coinbase might have undue influence over Base. Pollock responded by a post to the Gnosis founder on Base's lack of fraud proofs. Pollock claimed that Base is permissionless and that Coinbase does not have unilateral control over contracts or the ability to freeze funds on the optimistic rollup network. He said Coinbase does not have full control over Base. They cannot upgrade contracts or land invalid output proposals, which would be the two ways transactions could be modified or reversed. According to Decrypt, this suggests that Coinbase may have implemented a measure to reduce its control over the Base network. So, is Base centralized or not? I don't know. I haven't tested it out. I haven't played with it. I feel like there's a lot more information that needs to come out about it. However, I will say that I do think that Coinbase would want to launch something that was more decentralized and permissionless. Part of the reason to avoid any regulatory issues. Base does not have a native token. Base was created so you can build and do whatever the heck you want on it. Wendy, send me a message after your live, please. No, I'm not going to send you a message after your live. One of the things I do not get in private chats with you guys. I do not get in private chats. I do not DM you. If you want to verify my socials, this is a basic common sense thing. You need to go to CryptoWendyO.com and you need to see all my official socials. If the socials pop up there and it's not the same that's going on with you, who you're in the thing with, you're talking to a scammer, okay? So please be careful out there. And it's literally on my website. CryptoWendyO.com. It's the best way to verify who I am. Also, too, if you go to my YouTube, you guys, it says there too, it's got my socials. So just do that. Do that. It'll help you. Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm not messaging none of you. All right. I love y'all. I think you're all fantastic. But that's my thought on Base. And I think that Coinbase is smarter than that to have any type of control over it, partially because it could land them in regulatory trouble. And they're currently battling against the SEC. Also, Bald. This is crazy over here, okay? This is crazy over here. Let me tell you why it's crazy. So Bald was a meme token launched on Base, and some people do think it was Sam Bankman-Fried. Other people think that it was Brian Armstrong, but this story gets a little wild here. So Bald developer sends $12 million back to Ethereum after spectacular mess up. And this is the recap of Bald. Bald hit 80 million market cap before some actions caused prices to dump 90%. Deployer added up 35 million worth of Ethereum to a liquidity pool on LeetSwap, an exchange built on Base network, which creates the illusion of being a well-funded project. Made millions of dollars in fees from supplying ETH against Bald, as well as from selling ETH for Bald when it pumped. The project said you will lose all of your money if you invest in this meme coin. The latest. Bald Deb bridged 7,000 ETH worth of 12 million from Base back to Ethereum network this weekend. They deposited 2,100 Ethereum worth around 3.8 million to Kraken. So what does this mean? Also, to you guys, it's so funny that the Bald dev or the team actually tweeted this. If you decide to trade this token, you will probably lose all your money if you somehow haven't. This is a meme coin. There is no roadmap. The fundamental value of this token is zero. There is no Bald team. There's only a developer and an immutable contract. So the fact that they came out and actively said this is amazing. I love them for it. They're super transparent. And this is information that we tell you guys too, is that you're probably going to lose money if you trade meme coins, but I respect your right to do whatever it is you want to do and get that bread. Just pay your crypto taxes, okay? Just do that. Anyways, we have 350 concurrent viewers, only 267 likes. Let's get this up to 400. Let's get it up to 400. That would be very helpful. But I think it's really, we're going to see what happens with Base. Will SEC come after Coinbase? Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's take a look at the next story over here. This is from John Reed Stark. I ain't reading all this. This man just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. Anyways, former SEC attorney John Reed Stark says SEC will not approve a Bitcoin spot ETF until at least 2024 after the next presidential election. I agree with him. On X, he wrote the SEC will not approve a Bitcoin spot ETF application for a range of compelling reasons. If a Republican candidate wins, Stark says it will likely be a GOP-led administration and would take a friendlier stance on crypto, including making it easier to get an approval for an ETF. He referred to a comment letter that the SEC from the Washington-based nonprofit Better Markets that urged the SEC to reject a postponed rule change that would make it easier to list shares from Bitcoin ETF. Better Markets have often backed the SEC's approach. They echoed the SEC's previous stance against the ETF spot, arguing that Bitcoin markets were prone to market manipulation, are too concentrated, and overly reliant on a select group of individuals and entities that remains Bitcoin's network. Okay, this is very interesting to me. And the reason why it is because he just said this is a political issue, which is absolutely unfortunate because you would think that both sides of the political spectrum are like, you know what, we're kind of effed here. Our economy sucks. Interest rates suck. There's no homes on the inventory. People can't afford to eat. We have $1 trillion worth of credit cards. Let's go ahead and bring this brand new industry in. We're going to monitor it. We're going to lightly monitor and kind of work with you guys as we go along. But we are going to help work with you so we can allow people to make as much money as ethically as possible, pay their taxes, do the job things, all that type of stuff. So you would think the blue people would want this too, because don't they scream for equality when they're actually doing the opposite? And again, I'm not red versus blue, but I'm just pointing it out here. And the red people, they also have, when it comes to their social issues, a lot of them need to shut the hell up. Really, they do. They really, really, really need to do. So the blue people want you to stay poor and use UBI. And the red people care about inserting themselves in your family life, into your social issues. Way, way, way too much. Way, way too much. Of course, there needs to be basic laws protecting our babes. But at the same time, they insert themselves into people's businesses that they got no business doing that. That's just my take on it. Anyway, so smash the like, get me up to 300. All right, let's get to the next story. And I don't know what my second media is going to be about. I'm having a little bit perturbed today. All right, we talked about this hoe. All right, just in, $779 billion asset manager A.B. Bernstein says the approval odds for spot Bitcoin ETF has risen. Oh, God, shut the hell up. Let's read what he has to say. All right, so basically, Bernstein analysis expect a spot Bitcoin ETF, market sizable, reaching 10% of Bitcoin's market cap in 2 to 3 years. Okay, this makes sense. So basically, we're going to get a Bitcoin ETF, but it's probably going to be the next administration. Okay. All right. Donald Trump, you guys. Donald Trump holds over $250,000 in Ethereum. Apparently, it was reported that he holds $500,000 in Ethereum wallet. And this is due to his collection of NFT cards or digital assets last year, featuring images of him minted on Polygon Matic. There was 44,000 digital trading cards featuring the former president in different costumes or poses. In 2021, Fox Business News called Bitcoin a scam, or Trump called Bitcoin a scam. So the interesting thing about that, let's go ahead and open this. Do we have this? Here we go. Hold on. Let me play this for you, beautiful, intelligent people. I adore you all so much. Okay, let's go and play this. Your mom, your mom, your mom, your mama. Actually, I'm going to start saying yo daddy.
Wall Street is about to ring. I'll ask you one last question. You don't like Bitcoin? You wouldn't invest in Bitcoin? Do you invest in the stock market at this moment?
So not at this moment. I think it's high. So I have not invested in the stock market at this moment. I have in the past, but I have not at this moment. I think it's high. Okay. Bitcoin, I just seems like a scam. I was surprised. You know, with us, it was at 6,000 and much lower. I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. Essentially, it's a currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. That's what I've always said.
Okay. Mr. President, thank you very much for being on the program this morning.
All right. So what are my thoughts on this? I actually agree with what President Trump said to an extent. Trump is a fiat maximalist. If fiat is doing well, the economy is doing well. So that's why he doesn't want any competition from outside markets. However, I do firmly believe he will change his stance because he's going to want to appeal to some of us people, okay? Going to appeal to some of us people. I want to see you work out that bag, the punching bag, then you need to pay up. then you need to pay up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm wearing shorts. You guys aren't going to see my butt. Not appropriate. We don't do that over here. I got a 7-year-old baby. We don't do that. We don't put our bodies out on the internet. You can if you want. I don't, it's not that I disagree with it, just whatever. But anyways, I think, and I understand what Trump said, but he did the digital collectibles. So he's not really we're not talking about Bitcoin here. We're talking about crypto. So it's going to be interesting to see if he segues and he grifts on the Bitcoin bandwagon, but we'll have to see. We will definitely have to see. We will have to see. If you can support me, you guys can like this especially on YouTube. But that's my thoughts. And we also have a poll at the top here. We have 313 likes. Thank you guys so much. 370 concurrent viewers. If you can bring us up to 350, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hold on a second. It's not a currency. Bitcoin. Go read the Bitcoin white paper, please. Digital cash. It's a currency. That's what it is. All of these are currencies for the most part. Competing $2, not really a centralized currency against decentralized assets. It is. Okay, you guys, babies, we have 436 votes. We only have 370 concurrent viewers. Get us up to 400 thingies. You guys, Bitcoin is a currency, okay? Bitcoin was created as a hedge against the US dollar. It's created so you can have 24/7, 365 access to your money, okay? In the white paper, it's called digital cash. If you have not read the Bitcoin white paper, you need to do that. I don't care if you're an XRP maximalist. I don't care if you love Hex. I don't care if you like Cardano. I don't care what your favorite is. You need to please read the Bitcoin white paper. Okay? Please. You need to. Because it's supposed to be cash. Even though it's decentralized cash, it's the same damn thing. Same thing, but it's different. It just has different characteristics. It's for fiats to trade stuff. Well, it's not a fiat. I'm sorry. You can use it as money. I've sent P2P transactions with Bitcoin all the time. That's what it is. Anyways. Let's get into the next story. I don't know what I'm going to use for my second media piece. I'm just feeling kind of right now. We have 371 concurrent viewers, only 342 likes. Get me up to 400, daddies. Let's do that. All right. PayPal to roll out cryptocurrency hubs for select users. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Let's check it out. All right. Users can hold and interact with Bitcoin and other crypto assets in the PayPal account. Service will allow for the sale and purchase of crypto. It will facilitate the payment for purchases via PayPal using the money stored after the sale of crypto. PayPal said the hub will also be crucial to convert between Pi USD and other assets. To be eligible for a hub, a user must have a personal PayPal account and balance in good standing. Okay, let's talk about that, okay? Let's talk about that. So what does that mean? That basically means that they want to custody your Bitcoin for you. Will PayPal go bankrupt? Probably not. Is it PayPal a good place to custody your Bitcoin? I wouldn't. Or your crypto assets, unless you are guaranteed some sort of FDIC insurance, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. I don't like PayPal. And also remember too, PayPal was the same company that said that they were going to fine you up to $2,500 if you said something naughty on the internet. So be very careful who you align with, okay? PayPal is worse than a bank. Okay? Anyways, let's get into the next story. All right, this story is interesting. Bankrupt Celsius Network reveals plan to shut down app, and here's why. So basically what they are going to do from this story here, they are going to, soon the company will operate, Celsius app will shut down in 90 days. They're going to operate under a new entity called NewCo. NewCo will be managed by Fahrenheit Group, owned by the Celsius creditors. Users will not be able to access their Celsius account after the 90 days. Celsius outlined plans for payment. They will distribute at least $2.03 billion of crypto to its creditors, fluctuations to the price in crypto. PayPal will be identified as a potential distribution agent, handle to distributions to individual creditors in the U.S. Also plans to repay those who earn rewards on their digital assets and accounts set up with other exchanges or from companies which are part of Celsius partner programs. That's going to get messy. Aaron Bennett does some really great stuff about this. I would probably listen to him more than me. So things are going to get interesting over at Celsius. But let's talk about this story over here, okay? U.S. judge sends FTX Sam Bankman-Fried to jail over witness tampering, okay? I actually interviewed somebody on CoinDesk earlier, the judge for one of the attorneys for Bernie Madoff. But let's talk about it. This right here. Okay. So SBF appeared in court on Friday after the DOJ moved to send him back to jail on allegations of violating terms of his bond by trying to tamper with witnesses. His defense admitted he shared some of Caroline's diary pages with the Times. This is why I told you guys, your partners don't care about you. Your partners will. Your partners will absolutely abandon and defame you any chance they get. And that's what SBF did to Caroline. These hoes ain't loyal. Oh. His defense, he admitted he shared some of Caroline's diary pages with the Times. Attorneys disputed that he was trying to tamper with the witness. SBF's bail was revoked by Judge Kaplan over the alleged witness tampering. Kaplan said that there is a probable cause to believe that SBF attempted to tamper with witnesses at least twice. Judge sent SBF to jail, Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center. SBF appealed, remained to jail less than for an hour after being in handcuffs. Judge denied his request. Unless appealed successfully, is expected to remain in custody until criminal trial due to begin October 2nd. According to CNBC, the U.S. government requested that SBF be remanded to a jail in New York. He would have access to internet for defense preparation as opposed to sending him to Metropolitan Detention Center. MDC has limited internet access for prisoners. Okay. So yes, he will 100%. He will 100% have limited access to internet, but I think it's absolutely crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Cajun Hippie Lover. I appreciate it. I absolutely think it's wild that that the inmates and people have access to internet. Like, you were there because you did something bad. This is why you have attorneys. So, I mean, for other people, like for poor guys, I can kind of get it, but I don't know. I'm just so sick of allowing people. I'm just so sick of Wait, did somebody say something? Hold on. What did he say? Okay, my website is CryptoWendyO.com. It is literally at the top of all my socials. TikTok, y'all are a mess today. But shout out to my mods. I got a lot of good mods over here. Thank you. So I think it's wild that people get access to the internet in jail. Maybe he can create a dating website. Also, don't ever date anybody from jail, please. Meninja said 99 cents super chat. Sam Bankman freed, not freed. You're ridiculous. 372 concurrent viewers. Let's get us up to 400 likes. We're super, super close. Let's get the likes. Say ice cream yum. Ice cream yum yum. Ice cream yum. Okay. All right. Let's go take a look at the next story. My baby's a trooper. She was so scared about the fridge breaking. She was crying last night. I told her it was going to be okay. All right. All right. We don't care about that. Okay. Who cares if it's poor condition? Just stop. You guys are, people are like, oh my God, he literally stole money from you and you guys care about his bail conditions? F him. You care about his incarceration conditions? F him. Seriously. Come on. This is why people keep doing bad things, is because other people are like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. No, F you. You did a bad thing. Jeez. All right, some of the facts about the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center. J.E. passed away there. Miss Maxwell and former Honduran president criticized conditions at jail. Guess what? It's not the Ritz, ho. It is not the Ritz. It's a rough jail. It's not a good jail. It is not a good jail. Jail is not supposed to be fun. Jail is not supposed to be nice. If jail was nice, everybody would want to go. In 2019, a cold snap power outage led to protests. That happens in jails and prisons. Don't do dumb stuff. Overcrowding, hygiene problems, impacting conditions. Originally built to accommodate 1,000 inmates, the center houses more than 1,600. R. Kelly spent time here. Shout out to R. Kelly. All right. Now let's talk about Voyager, okay? This is an important story. This is for Voyager creditors. So Voyager's token transfers to Coinbase sparks off sell-off suspicions. You guys, that coin is going to zero. Okay. Voyager transferred 1,500 ETH worth around 2.7 million and 250 billion worth of roughly of Voyager transferred 1,500 ETH worth approximately 2.7 million and 250 billion SHIB worth approximately 2.7 million to Coinbase on August 11. The motive behind to trigger speculation. Movement of the tokens triggered discussions regarding a possible liquidation. Some sources say that Voyager is consolidating all tokens from various addresses into primary addresses. Who cares? Just as long as you get your money back, who cares? I don't think the Amazon partnership is real. All right, this is another good story. This is from Mr. Hayden. Oh, hold up. Uniswap employees fired after memecoin liquidity pool. Not behavior we support or condone. Somebody who worked with Uniswap rubbed a memecoin, took off with 14 ETH. They had been a smart contract engineer at Uniswap since July of 2022. Previously a lead engineer of an NFT marketplace, Sheeny. Uniswap founder Hayden Adams says they have removed the employee. Okay, if the fact that it was for 14 ETH, you're an idiot. Second, why would you do that? I don't understand why people do bad stuff. Like, just don't. Just be honest. Like, hey, you know what? Like, if you do an ad, disclose it. If you do something, just be honest, okay? Wendy was never fading Solana. Wendy was educating people as to some of the problems with Solana, because some of the issues that happen on Solana's blockchain are going to come up in the FTX court case. That is important. If I do not educate you and I do not talk about the potential problems with the project, but only the good, that would make me a very bad person. I have a bag of Solana. I will continue to hold my bag of Solana. However, it's important to talk about the risks. It's important to talk about the risks with everything, even Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still a very speculative asset. It is what it is. It's important to do these things, guys. Anyways, we have 352 concurrent viewers, 379 likes. I'm going to get going. I have to record my second content piece. I have to try to find the home warranty thing for this house, and I have to go buy a brand new refrigerator. Thank you guys so much. Please watch the video I'm dropping today at 3:30 p.m. PST. I'm sending everybody love and light. I hope you all have a good rest of the day, and I hope my day gets better, and I hope I still have a job at the end of the day. Bye-bye. Bye, babies. Thank you for being amazing. Sending you love and light. Thank you for everyone that supported me.